Come on. Oh, a little swallow there, lovely. Up until last year, there's just been non-stop travelling and trips and surfing, and it's been amazing, really exciting. Obviously, as soon as the pandemic hit, that completely stopped. I went from having this crazy busy schedule to absolutely nothing, and it was really nice. Where I'm sitting now is part of a bit of land that my wife and my mother and I moved into a few weeks ago. We got a little bungalow over there and we got a few fields. This is one of the first things we planted, wasn't it, Frank? We moved this from our old house, present from father. Crab apple tree. Sycamore, hawthorns, pussy willow. Don't laugh. This one is, we brought this from our old house. I brought it over in the trailer because I didn't want to waste a good compost, but we're going to leave that go for a while.
That's a nice one, is that new?
That one was here, that one was up in the corner. So that one's the ongoing compost we just started. That'll take a while yet. What's this one, Frank? Pear tree? Quince? It's on quince stock.
No.
This pear?
It is a pear.
Yeah.
It's got its leaves now.
This is a pear tree. Frankie bought it for me for my 30th birthday. Apparently they used to call hawthorns when they came into leaf, bread and cheese. And you can eat the leaves of them. And they call them bread and cheese because the kids on the way to school would eat them. They don't taste nothing like bread and cheese, mind. They taste just like leaves. The idea came in the first lockdown here in Cornwall when Frankie and I just got our dog Ronnie and we moved into my mum's house in St Juska. She had a bit more space than we did. The whole thing put our lives into perspective and changed our feelings of what we wanted to do with our lives. And we thought instead of us living these like separate lives, we can just join forces and have somewhere with a bit more space and a bit more opportunity to do things like grow vegetables and think about the land a bit more and think about ideas of permaculture and looking after the land. The ideas are they're pretty loose at the moment, but just wanting to feel like we've got space and we've got an opportunity to understand a bit more about our environment and learn some ecological lessons, which I think are really important at the moment with the way the climate is going and the way that societies have been detached from ideas of ecological disaster, which we're heading towards. And I think there's a definite change happening within our culture in this country, and we just wanted to be part of that a little bit and learn and hopefully maybe give an opportunity for others to learn in the future as well. I don't know exactly what that'll look like, but yeah, for now we're really excited to be here and have a bit of space and have some lush views as well. Tractor, got a tractor. Runs on diesel, mind, but is sparing with it. I started lifeguarding when I was 18 So I took a gap year between college and uni and went to Indonesia for a couple of months, and we met a few lifeguards out there, and one of the supervisors, Lloyd, was out there. They were just like, yeah, sign up when you get home, earn good money, you're on the beach all the time. So I did that when I was 18, and then I've worked pretty much every year up to now, so I've done 11 years now. I got promoted quite fast to a senior guard when I was 20, 21. It's a really fulfilling thing to do, looking after people at the beach and making sure that people are enjoying themselves but are also really safe, and also being involved in some pretty hectic situations, and feeling confident that you can save lives is really nice. And it feels good coming back home from a really busy day on the beach in August and feeling completely knackered and like you made a difference. Is counteracts that feeling of uselessness that I sometimes get from surfing all the time, so it's a good balance there. If I had the choice, I probably would just surf all the time. If I had no responsibilities and no wife and no family and nothing else, I would just surf constantly. And that's not to say I'm not going to surf as much, because I want to surf as much as I ever have. I'm just doing it at home. And I still want to do trips, and I'm looking forward to doing trips around the UK and Europe. I'm still engaged with that side of surfing and I really enjoy it. But I'm also really now looking forward to just being settled and being in one place and having roots and just adopt a different way of doing things. And it definitely is a welcome change of pace. So for the last 6 years, surfing's been, first and foremost in my mind. But I've always, I write as well. I've written stuff for magazines over the past few years, and I write a lot of poetry, and I'm getting more back into that now. I studied that at university. It's actually poetry and my writing that's taken a back seat as surfing has taken up all of my energy, and now I'm quite enjoying redressing that balance a bit and having more time to focus on my more creative pursuits. And also that's preparing me for having a baby. My wife's pregnant and we're going to have a little one in the middle of August, so I know that my surfing time will be naturally curtailed as a result of that, so I'm getting ready for that. And also working on the land as well and having something more worthwhile to put all my energies into. I think about it quite a lot. Surfing's pretty mad thing to dedicate your life to. The moments of success are fleeting, and once they're gone, they're just gone. So I'm looking forward to putting my energy into things where the moments of success bear fruits, like growing vegetables where the fruits are tangible and in front of you, and then bringing up a little person as well, where you've got a little person to hang out with after you put your time into it. Surfing, you put all your time into catching a wave or doing something or surfing a spot, and once you've done it, that's it. And you can tell your mates about it and you can write a story about it, but the nature of surfing is that you start again and you're never ever satisfied with it. which is one of the reasons it is such an addictive thing. Carn Galva knuckles beside Ding Dong, a way off from the cuckoo song. Tumbles over to Wednack towards Rogers Tower and Dad's house at Badger's Cross. In the distance, Chapel Carn Bray needles the horizon and the mount rests in the bay. The Lizard reaches south, Penwith's cousin, and Lamorna dips gently between the pines. Lamorna where Granny lives and Mother lived. St Buryan points the way to Sennin and Land's End, and we sit snug in the middle, in the lap of the beacon, the heart of Penwith.